Our next step is to set up a chart of accounts for Mindy's Cupcakes. Currently, we are looking at the Mindy's Cupcakes homepage. And so to set up chart of accounts, you're going to go to the company section of the homepage, so here to the right. And you're going to click on the chart of accounts icon. This window pops up and this is the chart of accounts. By default, QuickBooks sets up 5 accounts: payroll liabilities, opening balance equity, owner's draw, owner's equity, and payroll expenses. But we are going to need to adjust these accounts so that they match the chart of accounts that you have for Mindy's Cupcakes. So looking at the first one, payroll liabilities, we don't have a payroll liabilities at this time for Mindy's Cupcakes. So you're going to click on it, and then you're going to go to the bottom of the window, and there's a pencil icon, and that's to edit this account. So click on the edit icon, and we're going to make this account inactive for now. So you're going to click down here where it says account is inactive, and then you're going to click OK. And you will know that this account is inactive because the account name will become shaded in the list of chart of accounts. The next account is opening balance equity. Since this is a new company, it will have a 0 balance, so we don't need this account either. So we're going to have to make it inactive. So again, you're going to go down to the edit icon, and you're going to click on account is inactive. The check mark there, and then click OK. So our first 2 accounts are now inactive. If you did not want to see them, down below here you're going to see View. Currently it's set at all accounts. If you click down on the drop-down menu and you click on Active Accounts, all of our inactive accounts will disappear. So now for active accounts, we have 3 accounts remaining: owner's draw, owner's equity, and payroll expenses. Looking at owner's draw, on our chart of accounts, owner's draw is referred to as Mindy Thompson, withdrawals. So going to the QuickBooks chart of accounts, we need to edit the name. So we're going to go down to our edit icon, click on it. This is an equity type of account, so we'll leave that. And we're changing the name to Mindy Thompson, withdrawals. So go ahead and do that. Everything else we're going to leave the same except for opening balance. Our opening balance should be as of the first of the year, and it is 0 since this is a new company. So you leave it at 0, but where it says as of, change it to January 1st of the current year. And when you have that done, go ahead and click OK. So our withdrawals account is ready to go. The next account we need to edit is our owner's equity account. On the chart of accounts that we're going to be using, owner's equity is referred to as Mindy Thompson, capital. So going over to the QuickBooks chart of accounts, we need to edit the name. So we're going to go down and click on the edit icon. It is an equity account, so we leave type the same. For name though, go ahead and change it to Mindy Thompson, capital. And just like we did for withdrawals, the opening balance will be 0, but it'll be 0 at the beginning of the year. So change it to January 1st, 01-01 dash the year. And then go ahead and hit OK. And now we've edited our second account. The third account is listed as payroll expenses. Looking at our chart of accounts, instead of being called payroll expenses, this account should be called salaries expense. So we're going to go back to the QuickBooks chart of accounts, make sure payroll expense is clicked on, click on the edit icon, and change the name to salaries expense. The type remains as expense, and since it's a temporary account, it doesn't start with a balance of 0, so we can just go ahead and click OK. So now the default accounts that were given have been changed to match the chart of accounts for Mindy's Cupcakes. Our next step in the next video will be to set up the asset accounts in the chart of accounts.